What is up guys, it's your boy Solheim here, back with another Classic WoW video for Season of Discovery. Now today we have some brand new blue posts from Blizzard talking about basically the first things they're doing, like the first hotfix coming in Phase 2, and this one is targeting the Star Surge rune, for example, nerfing boomkins a little bit, which I think is kind of fair by now, and we also have some actual things happening to the Stranglethorn event, the Blood Moon event, so there's some adjustments coming very soon. Now today we're reading through this, we're reading through the entire blue post. It's a bit of a long one, so get ready for it. Either way, here we go. Greetings, we have been playing quite a bit over the weekend and have met to discuss a few issues that we have identified since launch. We wanted to take a moment to dive into these issues and what our near and longer term plans are for them. So both near term plans, like short term plans, and also long term plans. First of all, we have quest creature availability in the open world. This is a tricky issue to tackle as it involves a lot of complex data work to identify and potentially alter spawn behavior systematically without creating other adverse effects. We are doing an investigation on this now and hope to find a safe solution soon that will help with player concerns around this. In the meantime, we have made some minor tweaks to layer population target numbers, essentially the values that determine when new layers spin up, which we will hope will spread players out across more layers and make the world still feel full but not quite so overpopulated in quest areas. Please note that with this change, less populated zones such as lower level zones and cities may feel sparse. More sparse than they otherwise would. This is not ideal and it's not a long-term solution, but it's a stopgap while we investigate other solutions. If you're interested in gold making, this means that certain zones, like the dead zones, will now be even more dead, allowing you to farm even more, with less competition. Then, Stranglethorn Vale Moon event. We have been having a lot of fun in this event over the weekend, really. I have not. But we definitely recognize that there are a few rough edges that we would like to smooth out. Coming within the next 24 to 48 hours, we will be implementing a few changes. Number 1, the Blood Moon buff gained during the event will increase player stamina by 30%. Great. Less one-shots. The bloodless effect gained after death is being adjusted and will last 20 seconds, down from 1 minute. Additionally, this effect will now also grant a pacify and invisibility effect so that players can resurrect and then move away from graveyards and chain spirits, mount up summon pets, and more effectively reset after a combat to prepare for the next fight. Great. They're listening, or they just had the same idea as me. I played the event twice, and that's what sucked so much ass, man. Like, the whole graveyard thing. People were still graveyard camping, because like, they were just popping AoEs. And then, if they happened to hit one person that didn't have the buff, they just took it, right? Because you don't lose any stacks by killing someone who has, like, the debuff, right? So people were just AoEing the graveyards anyway. Even with like the graveyard farming being taken away. We need this pacify effect, and this makes it so much better. Now the event is going to be somewhat fun. Sandalari emissaries are getting a more pronounced visual effect to make them more visible in their spawn locations in Booty Bay, Grom Gol, Northern Stranglethorn, and Jojamba Isle. Please note that this list of changes is not comprehensive and does not address all issues that we'd like to address with the event. These are changes we hope to make rapidly to make the experience smoother in the short term, while we observe player behavior and determine the need for additional adjustments going forward. Great. Yeah, big thumbs up. We also want to take a moment to recognize that this event is in fact extremely brutal and unforgiving, and that this is expected. A typo right there, expected. This is another wild experiment that we knew could be somewhat divisive, and we feel that is okay. We want to continue to make improvements due to the nature of PvP, and especially free-for-all PvP. You will encounter frustration at times. Yeah, it's very frustrating sometimes. The rewards we've added for it are also tuned deliberately in such a way that they should be relatively easily obtainable, often requiring just a few events to obtain, but also should not be mandatory for anyone. Despite being epic quality, the weapons and accessories are roughly on par with the level 40 blue items, and are in most cases inferior to equipment available in Normergan. If you find PvP frustrating, it's okay to steer clear of this event and pursue other paths for power progression. I actually like that. I really do like that. I really do. Because for me, the event can be fun. Especially now with the pacify effect. Like, this one change right here was so required. And I'm so happy it's in. This will make the event go from being utter garbage to being fun. This one is like a complete 180 for me. And warlocks as well, when you get killed as a warlock, you spawn, you have nothing, you have no pet, no buffs. And then you have to like summon your pet, get the buffs up, everything over again. You even waste shards, summoning pets. So the more you die, the less shards you have, and you have to farm a full bag of shards for the event, right? So this one is it's a game changer. Then we have class adjustments. We intend to follow up our once per week class adjustment schedule and take the time needed with class adjustment to not make too many changes too hastily. Particularly when it comes to power reduction or nerfs, you can expect to see the first full round of class adjustments arrive with the weekly maintenance in your region the week of February 20th. That said, there is one major outlier that we intend to tackle before that time. We intend to make the following adjustments to balance Druid over as well the next 24 to 48 hours. The base damage of Star Surge has been reduced by 30%. I feel like that's still too little personally, because they absolutely one-shot people, so I mean 30% reduction is gonna make you not one-shottable, but two-shottable in that case, or just literally Star Surge, Sunfire, good game. But better than nothing, and I'll take it. Additionally, we have identified and fixed a bug in the Star Surge spell power coefficient, and this has now been corrected. Okay, Star Surge should be properly gaining 42.9% of spell power as damage now, as intended. The question there is, was it giving more before, or less? Like, is that one a nerf or a bug? A nerf or a buff? To compensate for that adjustment, we will be adding an additional effect to Star Surge that causes your next Starfire to cause 66% additional damage. So like for PvE, this is a good change. Really good change, because now it's still going to be good for PvE, like the same for PvE. Star Surge deals less, but Starfire deals vastly more. Right, 66%. But it makes you not able to one-shot people through an instant cast on a 6-second cooldown that it's virtually free. This is great. The intent is not to significantly nerf overall Druid damage output, merely to reduce the efficiency of Star Surge specifically and shift the damage output of Druids further towards their hard cast abilities, such as Starfire. I feel like they should have done Star Surge nerf by 50%, and then giving Starfire 100%. More damage. But that's just me, that's what I feel. That's me as a non-Druid main. Other changes are coming, there are many other adjustments we are hoping to tackle across multiple areas of the game in the coming days, but we wanted to focus on these items initially, and get word out to players about our intentions here as soon as possible. We really appreciate all of the feedback we've gotten about these and many other items throughout the weekend. We will be issuing a number of hotfixes later today for the issues listed above, plus many others, and those will be viewable in the normal locations on our forums. Thank you again, the WoW Classic dev team. This is absolutely incredible. This is great. I really like this, and I also like the communication. Let me know what you think about this blue post in the comments down below. That's pretty much all we have. That's the first real blue post we have, and as they said, there's a lot more coming in the next 24 to 48 hours, both for like... Yeah, this is coming in 24 to 48, and then we have a full list of things coming in the week of February 20th, which is basically next week. Yeah, so next weekly maintenance, there's way more coming, but for now, this is what we have. So once again, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and that's what we have today. Thank you for watching, leave a like if you enjoyed me watching and reading this news today, leave a like down below, let me know in the comments down below what you think about everything, and yeah, thank you for watching, I'll see you again very soon.